Hello everybody, my name is Shaun and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another music reaction video. This is just something very special. We are reacting to AK's debut album, Fate Loves the Fearless. Now, I've been very excited for this, ever since it got announced on Twitter that it was coming out. I've been very excited for it. So we're watching it on YouTube today. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm very excited. I'm really gassed to actually get into this for the first time, and I'm excited to see what he's gonna bring to it, because he said that this is like his most open and most vulnerable, I suppose. So I'm very excited to see what he brings to the table. So let's get into the first song, which is called Made One. Look at that live editing. Wait, I was just testing the audio in the first like 5 seconds to see if it was loud enough. So I will be rating this album song by song, like I do every other time. So let's go.
Through my J song like Tatum. If they gon' sleep, I'ma wake them. You already know who they hating on. Bad guy vibes, Billie Eilish, but I play the part. Music speak more than I can. If I talk shit, they say they don't like it. If I talk real too soft, they'll fight it. Man, they really crazy if they're claiming that they made me. Work ethic.
Oh, I wanna just jump back to that a little bit there. I don't want to pause this too much, obviously, because it's an album reaction.
Who they hating on? Bad guy vibes, Billie Eilish, but I play the part. Music speak more than I can. If I talk shit, they say they don't like it. If I talk real too soft, they'll fight it. Man, they really crazy if they're claiming that they made me. Work ethic way beyond the pay till I can save shit. Noticing my purpose and respect, I always paid it. I'm a certified hit maker, love a boy like Drake. Go and get that money, not the quick fast money. Type of shit that when you get it, gotta rinse that money. All I'm working for is getting to that big check money. Send my family up and travel on the P-Jet money. Not the root of this, I always said I'm true to this. And honestly, the social media part got me losing it. I do the shit I love, but it's been hard and it get brutal when I feel like I let people down cause they think I abuse the situation I've been in. Wrong views of who I really am, but I could only explain this shit.
I do like this so far. I like this style of, rap music anyway, so this is right up my alley.
I let people down cause they think I abuse the situation I've been in. Wrong views of who I really am, but I could only explain this shit with a pen. And I hope you understand. Clout chasing motherfucker, I be damned. Never been the type to hop up on the trends. This ain't have a beat, so I made one. Through my J song like Tatum. If they gon' sleep, I'ma wake them. You already know who they hating on. They say AK, you was not like them. No, I'm not like them. Cause I see a lot of rappers think they hot like them. If only the public knew, not a dollar's in their hands. I know if I had a label like Pop, cause I'm so diverse, I'd have a hand in each pot, cause I don't. Let no one put me up in a.
Oh, if I had a label, I'd below. Very true. This man could do anything.
If I had a label like Pop, cause I'm so diverse, I'd have a hand in each pot, cause I don't. Let no one put me up in a box and my goals exceed the ones for me that they got, but I don't give a fuck cause I'm about to work, I put in, I get out it. All of my life I've been climbing up. The struggle is the place where I find the reason I'm here above ground, and to change the lives of the people that's feeling stuck. Thinking
Whoa.
boxing my goals exceed the ones for me that they got, but I don't give a fuck cause I'm about to work, I put in, I get out it. All of my life I've been climbing up. The struggle is the place where I find the reason I'm here above ground, and to change the lives of the people that's feeling stuck. Thinking about how fucking powerful words can be when you land 16s up on the beat, when you see the crowd with their hands up, blowing the ceiling off the building. You can't compare that to nothing except finally knowing your time's coming. Kinda sound like this ain't have a beat, so I made one. Through my J song.
That bit was mad. That bit was mad.
Like Tatum. If they gon' sleep, I'ma wake them. You already know who they hating on. I'm Bob Ross, every verse is like a canvas. I do damage when I'm in my element. In business, I try taking advantage when they see the comments rolling like graders off Molly Dins. It can't be handled cause I know my drive is intense like a camper is. Over your head like a halo, you bout to get another bar that's probably too intricate for you to comprehend. But that's the norm, the more I grow, the less and less I expect from those around me. If I want it done right, then I gotta get my hands dirty. I'm a boss, that's a CEO of me. Fuck a price, it's not a cost, and we're not following a dream. What's the fee? Pride's high, I just don't know what it means. You explain it cause it seems like something you know off a lead too much about. And they ain't try to counterbalance imperfects and things that aren't yours, but you be ranting out. Fulfills you cause you hollow out. Just gotta be so hard to go about your life, trying to keep up with the lies you're a product of. Damn. This ain't have a beat, so I made one. Through my J song like Tatum. If they gon' sleep, I'ma wake them. You already know who they hating on.
Okay, so I really enjoyed that song. Like, really enjoyed that song. If I do miss anything that he says, like any bars or any lines or punchlines or whatever, let me know in the comments. Put them down there, and like then I'll obviously listen back to the song and be like, oh my god, how did I miss that? But very good opening song for an album. A very hard start, a very like AK start to the album. I'm gonna give it. I want to be more fair with my results. Like, if I don't like a song, I don't want to give it a 6 anymore, because like a 6 is still better than average. So, like, say I do not like a song, like I have done in the past, I'll give it like maybe a 4 or 3. But this, I do really like it. Like, there's not much to say about it. It's just a classic like rap song from AK. Like, AK's done this like plenty of times, and he's done it because he knows he can do it. He can do this shit. This is him in his bag. So I'm gonna give it an 8. Just to be fair with the score. So yeah, let's move on to Never Sleep.
Look, let me put this away. Yeah, I remember smoking just to feel something. I started popping, I ain't talking about no pills, no. I was always.
Oh, I remember smoking just to feel something. I remember popping, but not pills.
Remember smoking just to feel something. I started popping, I ain't talking about no pills, no. I was always starving and my plate was starting to feel low. Started getting heavy, wasn't ready for the meal though. And I really let it get to me. Man, I'm talking every night, scared to die if I went to sleep. So my heart was pounding, chest bouncing, felt.
Woo-hoo-woo. I like that bit.
Starting to feel low. Started getting heavy, wasn't ready for the meal though. And I really let it get to me. Man, I'm talking every night, scared to die if I went to sleep. So my heart was pounding, chest bouncing, felt like I couldn't breathe. When I'm in that state of mind, terrified, so I never speak, you know. Yeah. A lot of people just got me misunderstood. But if only they knew what's under the hood of what drives this. Always felt like it's clouds above me wherever I went. And no one ever knew, cause if I'm hurt, then I'm turn my backs on lots of people. I was trying to find myself in all my growing years, but music I would write. Start reaching people globally, say how I changed their life. Thought I knew, but I didn't know how this could happen with a mic. Fast forward 3 years, look at me now, I'm torn. Lost within myself, but just the thrill kept me going. I remember I would smoke every night after the show finished. In the van and we back on the road for more business. Smoking only thing that let me go of what my soul's feeling. And all this time nobody knew that I was down bad. I kept everything to myself, I felt like an outcast. Let me know if you ever felt like this, cause I remember.
If you ever felt like an outcast, let me know if you felt like this. Of course, when I started this whole YouTube thing and making music and whatever, I was in high school, in Scotland. I was in high school. Secondary school. I started YouTube maybe second year or something, with like 2 of my friends, and it was my channel that got found, out of like the 3 of them, obviously. I'm not gonna go into details because I don't wanna cause shit, because I know who like gave them my YouTube channel, like gave them the name of it and stuff. So, but I don't want to bait that out just now because I don't want to start shit. But yeah, it's weird starting something like that whilst being in high school, because obviously you've got no sense of like, oh, I shouldn't have listened to them, because this is the first bit of like negative feedback you've had. And it's like I was sitting there at nights going, I probably shouldn't make a YouTube video because like people at school didn't like it and stuff like that. Whereas if I just kept going back then, I would have been fine if I just didn't listen to people like that. So if you're starting it and you're like in school or whatever, just fuck what people say. Honestly, fuck what people say, because you're gonna leave school at some point and you're gonna regret the fact that you never actually done the thing that you wanted to do, whether that be YouTube or music or anything. Honestly, anything, playing an instrument or whatever. Like, don't let people like deter you from it, because once you leave school, you're gonna regret the fact that you didn't do it when you were in school. So, yeah, I relate to that.
To myself, I felt like an outcast. Let me know if you ever felt like this, cause I remember smoking just to feel something. I started popping, I ain't talking about no pills now. I was always starving and my plate was starting to feel low. Started getting heavy, wasn't ready for the meal though. And I really let it get to me. Man, I'm talking every night, scared to die if I went to sleep.
I love this hook. I love this hook. This is so good.
And I really let it get to me. Man, I'm talking every night, scared to die if I went to sleep. So my heart was pounding, chest bouncing, felt like I couldn't breathe. When I'm in that state of mind, terrified, so I never speak. I always do that when I'm hurting. I don't say a word, but I'll make a song, I open up, and now my family concerned.
Yeah, I always do that when I'm hurt. Never open up. It was sad. I used to do that all the time. I still do sometimes. I don't let people know what's actually going on. But I remember there was one time. I think it was during 2018 or 2019. Okay, I can't remember what one. When I started making videos about like when I was taking a break from YouTube and stuff. I was going through like quite a hard time in my own head. But I didn't say a word. I just went on with my day, acted like I was fine. But obviously I wasn't, and then I started talking to my mum and dad about like just random shit, and I just broke down, just absolutely broke down. So yeah, like whenever you're hurt or something, you tend to not say anything, but it's probably better to. And I'm not going to say to people watching this, oh yeah, you have to go and tell somebody, because I didn't do it, so I'd just be a hypocrite. But if you're comfortable talking to somebody about all that kind of stuff, do it. It will help you. It definitely will help you. But yeah.
Always do that when I'm hurting. I don't say a word, but I'll make a song, I open up, and now my family concerned. But then my homie hit me up, said I'm the one you can call. I know your road is rough, but I'm right here through it all. I grew a little distant, but I ain't cut you off. Just know I got your back, I don't want you to feel lonely. That changed it all, felt like a weight is off my chest, cause someone close reassured that I ain't alone.
Yes. So I never really had anybody like that when I was in school and when I was going through like tough times and stuff. I never really found anybody that had that, because I don't really want to talk to my mum and dad about it, because it's like, I love my mum and dad, but it's a different conversation that you have to have, and it's weird. But yeah, I've found like a lot of friends throughout college that helped with that. And was it, we're all staying together, so it worked out in the end. But yeah, it does. It's as soon as somebody listens and like helps you one time, or even messages you and says like, I'm here if you need to talk about anything, you do feel like, oh, people actually do care. Like people do actually give a shit.
That changed it all, felt like a weight is off my chest, cause someone close reassured that I ain't alone. That small gesture, the start of my next book, new beginnings, cause that last chapter had to be the last one. We all live with regrets, but we move forward from the shit. Might be hard to let shit go, but we ain't supposed to live with it. Part of growth, and we may fall, but we ain't broken, can't give in. We stay strong up on 10 toes, because we know we gonna win. We all in our heads, but we know in the end that we gon' figure it out. It's part of a bigger plan, but we can't get distracted now. We feel what comes with our actions now. I remember smoking just to feel something. I started popping, I ain't talking about no pills now. I was always starving and my plate was starting to feel low. Started getting heavy, wasn't ready for the meal though. And I really let it get to me. Man, I'm talking every night, scared to die if I went to sleep. So my heart was pounding, chest bouncing, felt like I couldn't breathe. When I'm in that state of mind, terrified, so I never speak, you know.
Hey, honestly, I think that song was like 10 times better. Wait a minute, I'm gonna clean my glasses. I can see one thing on it, and it's really annoying me. Yeah, it's good. Honestly, I loved this song. I'm gonna give it a 10, like straight off the bat, because it got me talking about things I've never spoke about before. And maybe I have to do that on my channel at some point. But honestly, throughout that song, I related to every little bit of it. And when a song can do that to me, it's like up there with my favourites. Like Stained, Something to Remind You. I was listening to that before I came down here for the first time. I was listening to it in the car from my headphones, and it just explained everything. It was like, I say goodbye to this chapter of my ever-changing life, which is literally my life, like, right now. Like, it's just ever-changing, like, anything could have happened, pretty much. But that song, Never Sleep, 10 out of 10, what a song, fantastic, love it. Exactly what I was looking for. Like, just a song like that just relates to, I'd say, everybody. Well, like, majority of people. And honestly, fantastic song, fantastic. But yeah, let's move on to one more, because I don't want to drag this video out too long.
Say the glass half full, cause my cup half empty. Ask me for the time, I say half past tipsy.
That sounds like Juice WRLD. Like, that is like Juice WRLD-esque, like, performance, I guess, like vocals.
Say the glass half full, cause my cup half empty. Ask me for the time, I say half past tipsy. Sip it till I'm done on. I won't remember tonight, but you won't forget me. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4, 5, 6, heaven, Lord knows I don't need another round. Bring around just one more, just one more, just one more. I ain't never been no one to blame.
Damn, where did that come from?
I ain't never been no one to blame. All you LA girls all look the same. Ooh. So mad at me until you came. Only thing about you that isn't fake.
Ooh.
Even after a while, no, you still thinking about it. Maybe I should come down, but I'd be down if you bout it. You can try, but your eyes don't lie as well as your mouth is. He can pull up right now and do it better, I doubt it. Say the glass half full, cause my cup half empty.
Honestly, that the start of that hook is like Juice WRLD-esque as hell. But yeah, pretty decent first verse, I suppose. I wouldn't even say it's a verse. I don't think it was much rapping, but it's kind of just like a sing song where I did not expect that voice. I've heard him sing before, like in other songs, but I've never heard him like go for it, like up there. So yeah, very good to hear that.
Say the glass half full, cause my cup half empty. Ask me for the time, I say half past tipsy. Ass so fat, might be seeing double. This might be the drinks, but I think I love you. Fuck you till you don't know. I won't remember tonight, but you won't forget me. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4, 5, 6, heaven, Lord knows I don't need another round. Bring around just one more, just one more, just one more. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4, 5, 6, heaven, Lord knows I don't need another round. Bring around just one more, just one more, just one more. If there's not a way, we'll find a way.
That's that belt at the end.
Just one more. If there's not a way, we'll find a way. I'ma take your ass to a finer place. You've been bottling your problems in. We won't move too fast, but we won't move slow. Been on a vibe, I've been on a vibe. Oh, hop on a ride, I get up inside, let's go. Sorry if I'm slow to reply. I'm so sorry I got so many options. Oh, say the glass half full, cause my cup half empty. Ask me for the time, I say half past tipsy. Ass so fat, might be seeing double. This might be the drinks, but I think I love you. Fuck you till you don't know. I won't remember tonight, but you won't forget me. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4, 5, 6, heaven, Lord knows I don't need another round. Bring around just one more, just one more, just one more. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4, 5, 6, heaven, Lord knows I don't need another round. Bring around just one more.
That was it. Just one more. Obviously, I'm not gonna get to that height there. But yeah, honestly, decent. I wouldn't say it's my favourite song. I wouldn't say it compares to the other two. Obviously, it's a completely different song. It's not really like, I wouldn't say it was much of a rapping song. I'd say it's more like he wanted to sing, and he definitely sang. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. Not the biggest fan of that song in particular. It's a good song still. I don't hate it. I'd still listen to it again, and maybe it'll grow me more. But for now, I'm gonna give it a 6, just because it doesn't hit the same as the other ones. But yeah, let's move on to Love for a Little. Oh, much slower already. By the way, remember the ratings: 8, 10, 6 for the first 3 songs. Let's go.
So many thoughts causing me problems. I don't mean to judge, baby, I'm sorry. I'm feeling your love. There's only one problem. I've fallen in love, and I know there's no bottom. And I'm scared, I'm honestly afraid. It's only cause I care. That's new to me, and you hate how I think about things that I shouldn't be thinking about. Sometimes it be hurting me, I know, but they keep swinging around. And you tell me you feel the same way, and you tell me you think the same things. I know I don't wanna ever walk away from you. You don't understand, no. That I don't wanna love for a little. I don't wanna love for a little.
Ooh, that's more like rock, kind of. Like, who can I compare that to? Maybe All Bridge or Shinedown or something. But yeah, that's like almost rock-esque.
I don't wanna love for a little. I don't wanna love for a little. I ain't never lied, no. Hoping that you trust this for real. I'm for the long run, this for real. I would never put myself here if I wasn't ready to love you for years. Ain't nobody has ever got me like this. I promise it won't ever disappear. Yeah. This feel like the kind of love imagined when the night comes. Happy ever after kind of thing. The shit I pray for. Why would I ever not hold on to it like it's the only one? Scared it's too good to be true, but it's right in my face. Didn't even hesitate, though I took the leap of faith. And no, part of me feels regret. Don't tell me that means nothing, no. Yeah, now I try not to dwell. I wish that I could have raised past times I felt overwhelmed over love I used to hate when it came around. Till you came around, no. What do it take to make it clear that I don't wanna love for a little? I don't wanna love for a little. I ain't never lied, no. Hoping that you trust this for real. I'm for the long run, this for real. I would never put myself here if I wasn't ready to love you for years. Ain't nobody has ever got me like this. I promise it won't ever disappear. Yeah.
Okay, I've been listening to this kind of music recently, like a lot of, I want to say depressing music, but it's just that kind of tempo that is depressing music. But this isn't depressing music. This is like a happy version of that tempo, I suppose. And I've been listening to songs like that, kind of about like love and, well, mainly breakups and love and breakups and love and breakups. But this is really fucking good. I do like this.
I don't wanna love for a little. I don't wanna love for a little. I ain't never lied, no. Hoping that you trust this for real. I'm for the long run, this for real. I would never put myself here if I wasn't ready to love you for years. Ain't nobody has ever got me like this. I promise it won't ever disappear.
His voice is so soothing. Like I didn't expect that from AK of all people, you know. But I think this is good, better than the last one. It hits me more than the last one. Um, like some of the things he was saying there was quite deep, but also quite loving and happy. So I'm gonna give it an 8, the same as Made One. I think that's kind of on the same level. I don't think anything will even touch Never Sleep in this album because I love Never Sleep. But yeah, an 8 all round, good song, like really good song. I will listen to it again in my own time. This is going to be like a playlist album. Like I'm just going to add every single song to a playlist. So let's move on to the next one. In My Head.
Lately I have been so lost in my head.
Oh my god. That sounds like another artist and I don't know who, but I've listened to a song that has that kind of thing. Oh.
Lately I have been so lost in my head.
Ooh.
I learned to love, feeling no love. I want nothing instead, not again. Maybe yes, I don't really know what I want.
Wait, what? I didn't expect that to happen.
Nothing instead, not again. Maybe yes, I don't really know what I want. I'm so lost in my head.
See that bit? The I don't really know what I've lost. That bit, it's like I've heard that somewhere.
Lost in my head. Yeah. Keep it honest, lot of time been spent with me, so caught up in my head. On my mind, I've been trying, but I keep hearing voices and they said, universe is giving you these roads. All that's left is figure where to go. What if I regret the one I chose? Then again, what if I don't? Lord, can you please help me? I ain't feeling like myself if I ain't gonna win, don't wanna try. My arms is open, hopeless cries for help. I felt the motion, time is closing, open, oceans rising. We all floating, go with how the wind and moon just pull the tides. And that's why lately I've been so lost in my head.
Oh, I like the cutout of the instrumental there, just as he's singing that. Oh, it gives you power to the voice. That's like, listen to what I'm saying, like that kind of thing. Like, listen to this. Like, it's so good.
Lately I've been so lost in my head. I learned to love, feeling no love. I want nothing instead, not again. Maybe yes, I don't really know what I want. I'm so lost in my head. I don't wanna know God's plan, I just wish he'd hold my hand. If I don't even know who God is, how on earth he know who I am? Hate.
Ooh, damn. Nice.
I don't wanna know God's plan, I just wish he'd hold my hand. If I don't even know who God is, how on earth he know who I am? Hate thinking that way, but nowadays I'm in that phase. On my last legs, never slacking. I need answers, so I'm asking. I need to learn more about this life shit. In no way I feel righteous, but I feel it when I write this. I ain't been through nothing like this. Wouldn't give a penny for your thoughts, neither would I give any to a thought. That's what had me lost, I done paid the cost. That road's already been crossed, damn. Lately I've been so lost in my head. I learned to love, feeling no love. I want nothing instead, not again. Maybe yes, I don't really know what I want. I'm so lost in my head. Lately I've been so lost in my head.
Ooh!
Lately I've been so lost in my head.
Oh my god, if you are watching this video, please put on headphones right now. Please go grab some headphones, put them on, and listen to this bit again. Listen to this bit. Like, it resonates within your head. Like, if you have like big headphones like this, these kind of things, honestly, put them on, both ears. This is insane.
I've been so lost in my head.
Do you hear that? It like resonates. It like goes all the way round. It's, oh my god. Okay, so that's the song pretty much finished, but that bit at the end, mad. Again, I've still heard that I'm lost in my head. I've heard that tune somewhere. I've heard that somewhere and I don't know where. If anybody can help me out, please, anybody help me out. That would be amazing. I don't know if he's like sampled the song for this or whatever, but very good song. The hook is fantastic. The verses work as well because he's quite monotone with it. He's like he's quite monotone and he's quite raspy. Instead of like putting his power into the mic, so it works a lot better with the song, I think. So I'm gonna give it a 9. I think that's a fair score. It's close to Never Sleep, but I think it's Never Sleep's just that level above. Like, Never Sleep is fantastic. Like, for me, this is very close to a 10. Like, very, very close to a 10. I'm not going to do 0.5s anymore because I think it just ruins everything, but this is so close to being a 10. Like, it's so close, honestly. Oh, anyway, let's calm down a little bit. Let's go into Used.
You stabbed me right in the back, wow. Told me you'd never do that now. So much ache in my chest, I don't know what I did. Left me empty and broken there. A lot of things to get used to now. Why'd you leave? You said I'm someone you used to now. Can't believe I'm just someone you used to. You found you, but now I'm lost in you now. A lot of things to get used to now. Why'd you leave? You said I'm someone you used to now. Can't believe I'm just someone you used to. You found you, but now I'm lost in you now. Another late night, 4 a.m. Looking through my phone, act like if I'm on it, ups the chances that you might call. Tears like how I was with you. All they done tonight is fall. I know my feelings real, cause I ain't never felt like this before. You in the shoes I usually wear. Love till I had enough and leave at times is best for me. Not worried how they feel it all. Karma creeping on me, felt this presence since I felt my heart start beating differently with you. Skipping like all the rocks we threw out at that lake house. First vacation we took together, face lit up like sunrise. Surprised you cause you was stressing with a couple things at home, but I promised to never bring it up to no one else but us, so I keep it out of this song. I had to write, trying to cope with emotional trauma.
Hey, respect. So he's like, there's things you told me that you never wanted to tell anyone, and I'm not gonna say it in the song because that'd be a very shitty thing to do. I like that.
No one else but us, so I keep it out of this song. I had to write, trying to cope with emotional trauma. Maybe I'll find the answers you never gave me. I wanna really know the way you saw me and felt through the longest time I ever fucking loved somebody so present in mind, and then you stabbed me right in the back. Wow.
Oh, that contrast in the song between verse and hook, the contrast between his voice, like, is the main thing I'm talking about here. So, in the verse, he's so passionate and so like really wanting to get his point across, and like It's like and the na 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 na, and then in the chorus, you stab me right in the back. Like so, like it just goes from like here. I don't know if you can see my hands, but like from like here and then it just drops like so drastically. It's such a beautiful contrast, and I absolutely love it. Listen again.
You stab. Am I ever fucking love somebody so present in mind, and then you stab me right in the back. Wow. Told me you'd never do that. Now so much ache in my chest. I don't know what I did. Left me empty and broken. Yeah. A lot of things I get used to now. Why'd you leave? You said I'm someone.
And again, the speed contrast there, like the slowness of the you stab me right in the back to then.
Yeah. A lot of did left me empty and broken. Yeah. A lot of things I get used to now. Why'd you leave? You said I'm someone you used to now. Can't believe I'm just someone you used to. You found you, and now I'm lost in you now. A lot of things I get used to now. Why'd you leave? You said I'm someone you used to now. Can't believe I'm just someone you used to. You found you, and now I'm lost in you now. I guess that's how it is though. Always heard love was torture, maybe it's really that simple. Never really wanted to believe in what they said though. But now I'm missing sleep the way I miss the one who took it from me. And when I
Ooh, damn.
That's how it is though. Always heard love was torture, maybe it's really that simple. Never really wanted to believe in what they said though. But now I'm missing sleep the way I miss the one who took it from me. And when I finally sleep, the only thing I see in my dreams is the one who made my life feel like I'm living a dream. Living drowning and I still can't escape it. Dying.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
I miss the one who took it from me. And when I finally sleep, the only thing I see in my dreams is the one who made my life feel like I'm living a dream. Living.
Oh, that like breakdown, the last three words. I'm living my dream. Na, 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 na. That is so nice. I love it.
Sleep, the only thing I see in my dreams is the one who made my life feel like I'm living a dream. Living drowning and I still can't escape it. Dying to forget it, do anything to erase it. Left me balling tears, eventually gon' hit a drought. But you chose to join the crowd, you go watch now. Watch me ballin', turn my Nissan to a double R. You pretend to be happy knowing you lost out. I do incredible lengths for you just to know my love was realer than anything that you ever know. Really gave you all of me and you took it all and walked away. You stabbed me right.
Oh, the sob in the background there. Did you hear the sob? The sob.
Took it all and walked away. You stabbed me right in the back. Wow. Told me you'd never do that. Now so much ache in my chest. I don't know what I did. Left me empty and broken. Yeah. A lot of things I get used to now. Why'd you leave? You said I'm someone you used to now. Can't believe I'm just someone you used to. You found you, and now I'm lost in you now. A lot of things I get used to now. Why'd you leave? You said I'm someone you used to now. Can't believe I'm just someone you used to. You found you, and now I'm lost in you now.
Wow. What? Honestly, what a song. So what I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna give it an 8. Now you might be confused on that because obviously I was praising it so much throughout the song. I think it's got beautiful moments, like the contrast between his voice, the contrast between the speed of the song, the breakdown of the three words, all the things that I mentioned throughout the song. Very beautiful elements to the song, but as a whole, not the biggest fan. But obviously, I'm like, it's such a good song for emotions. Like you heard the sob in the background after the second verse, and you heard the emotion that he was going through whilst obviously writing this song and performing it in his room. So it's a bit mad. But yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 because the beautiful elements all add up to being a good song. I just didn't actually like. It didn't hit me I think I have to be in that kind of mood for it to hit me, and I'm not in the emotional kind of mood right now. But yeah, I think that's I think that's the reason. I just had to be in the mood for it. But yeah, let's jump on to Afraid of Love, which has a music video, but I will not be reacting to this in this video. So it's just the audio right now. That's like an NF start. I know it's only like 2 seconds in, but that like siren-y kind of effect, that's like NF style.
Never thought I'd ever tell you should stay the night. Never thought I'd ever wanna lead a single life. You don't know it, but you changed my state of mind. Before I change my mind, don't wanna change my mind. Heart was frozen from the game, like the diamonds in my chain. Key was lost and locked away. Now it's open.
The pauses are lovely. It's not like an NF song at all, by the way. It's more like he's kind of going like, I want to say like punkish, like punk rap, I suppose. It works. It really works.
From the game, like the diamonds in my chain. Key was lost and locked away. Now it's open, cause you love is so dangerous. Maybe this ain't for us. Am I overthinking us, or am I afraid of love? Yeah. First time I meet him, my vulnerable side, never thought he'd come around like a merry-go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Love, yeah. First time I meet him, my vulnerable side, never thought he'd come around like a merry-go. This part of me hides, I'm living a life where loving the prize don't really go. But what if the prize was you? What is the universe trying to prove? Elephant sharing a room, why we ignoring it? Both know who I am to you. We overthinking, over drinking, this point we both sinking. Now let that sink in, love down the drain, my life is sinking. It's like my soul been washed away. Since I've been flooded with blessings and I can't find my way. That's why I want you to stay. Never thought I'd ever tell you you should stay the night. Never thought I'd ever wanna lead a single life. You don't know it, but you changed my state of mind. Before I change my mind, don't wanna change my mind. Heart was frozen from the game, like the diamonds in my chain. Key was lost and locked away. Now it's open, cause you love is dangerous.
Sorry, I kind of not zoned out, but just zoned into the song. I was just listening, and honestly, it's beautiful. It's a good song. I was gonna say a fantastic song. It's a really good song. I don't know. Again, I'm not in that mood to like listen to like this sort of music, which is weird, but yeah, it's still good so far.
Maybe this ain't for us. Am I overthinking us, or am I afraid of love? You should come through, just you. Fast forward up until I come to. Shit, that's usually when.
The softness in his voice there is amazing.
Through, just you. Fast forward up until I come to. Shit, that's usually when I come to and see the situation at its purest. Then I run to whatever keeps me occupied, but this time I don't want to. Something is up, something is wrong. I don't know how to control what's going on, cause every single time I try to stay back, I just find my way back. Every fucking time I'm sick of trying and I hate. Every time you step forwards when I step back, I know you feel me being cautious, but the ice thin crack it again. You took the past, then you ran that shit back, but it's been a while. Stay a while, take your coat off and relax. Damn. Never thought I'd ever tell you you should stay the night. Never thought I'd ever wanna lead a single life. You don't know it, but you changed my state of mind. Before I change my mind, don't wanna change my mind. Heart was frozen from the game, like the diamonds in my chain. Key was lost and locked away. Now it's open, cause you love is so dangerous. Maybe this ain't for us. Am I overthinking us, or am I afraid of love?
Okay, so I think I figured out why I was kind of iffy. So the hook or the chorus or whatever is really really good. I love like the hook on it, but the verses are quite. I wouldn't say lackluster because that's a bit much, but they're just not as there as the chorus is. I think it kind of takes away from the song a little bit. That if the verses were just a little bit more, just a little bit more of, I don't know, but just something, then it would probably match up. But I think the verses kind of let the song down a little bit. I still gave it a 7. It's not too close to a 6 or a 5, but because I did really like the chorus, so that made up for the score. But I just think the verses could have been a little more just there in terms of the song. They kind of got not lost, but I kind of got like disinterested, I suppose is the word. Just a little bit throughout the verses. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Obviously everyone's gonna have theirs, so respect mine, please. Right, next up is God Got Us. Why did I say it like that? God Got Us.
I sit and laugh at the times I was nervous. Never knew when the days would get better. I was lost, struggling to find my purpose. Send my prayers wouldn't work and now we're here. I was so young, I looked at life as a race. Try to move ahead of the pace that God put in place. I knew I had to slow down and I just needed to wait. I knew the day was coming and patience was the only thing that I needed to make it where I wanted. Now me and G Bonnet, I guess he heard me every time that I prayed. We gon' get it poppin', baby. Why you even worried about it? We gon' get it poppin', baby. Why you even worried at all? Anything you dream of, you know that it's not a problem. Quit it with the stress, and you know that God got us. You gon' find the pieces and you'll see the final product. Just be patient, quit complaining, you know that God got us, yeah. God got us, we gon' make it. What's a chance if you don't take it? Take advantage of the things that you're given. Take it for granted, you get it. Take advantage and you'll get it, yeah. I'ma give mama a big house. Only thing I ever think about. Grinding for nothing but one thing, and that's the day where she can pick anything out. I don't want it any other way. I cannot wait for the day where I can tell her the house that she dreamed of is hers while I hand her the key. We gon' get it poppin', baby. We gon' get it.
Okay, I feel like this is the commercial kind of song that he wants to try and push for, like maybe radio spots and like try to push further. I feel like this is the song, either this one or Afraid of Love, because obviously that one's got a video. But I feel like this is the one he wants to make commercially, like pretty much, just because there's not much rapping, and when there is, it's quite like generic, I suppose. I feel like that's what this song's for.
Why you even worried about it? We gon' get it poppin', baby. We gon' get it poppin'. Why you even worried at all?
By the way, I'm not saying that as a bad thing, like in terms of making a commercial song. Everyone does it, and this is a good one. Like if I heard this on the radio, I'd be very, very happy.
Anything you dreamed of, you know that it's not a problem. Quit it with the stress, and you know that God got us. You gon' find the pieces and you'll see the final product. Just be patient, quit complaining, you know that God got us, yeah. Never tripping, I'ma get it, no doubt, cause I know I got God on my side. Thinking back to the days where I would be struggling and mama would cry. We made it out, now we chillin', and that's how it'll be to the day that we die. Now we gon' be here for a while, and we about to go out. We gon' get it poppin', baby. Why you even worried about it? We gon' get it poppin', baby.
Okay, again, a good song. I feel like this middle section from Love for a Little to God Got Us, pretty much ish. Well, no, basically to Afraid of Love. It's kind of been like the same kind of songs, like the slow love kind of songs, or like breakup songs, or like revenge songs, or whatever they're called, like ballads, pretty much. They're ballads, I suppose. Um, well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Like from Love for a Little to Afraid of Love, it's like I don't know. It feels like too samey. Like if someone was just listening to us all the way through, just not reacting to it, just listening to the songs, I feel like they'd get quite disinterested in that little bit. Maybe if it was just split up just a little bit more, maybe it'd be a bit better, because this feels very refreshing. Obviously it's still a love song kind of, but he's not talking about like actual love, like I want to be with you, blah blah. He's like, yeah, God got us, like we're fine, we're sorted, we're like if any nothing will go wrong because like God got us and whatever. Obviously that I don't believe in any of that, but yeah, I don't believe in God or anything like that, but yeah, it's a like quite refreshing to hear it again, and I feel like the end of the album will end the same way that it started, quite like hard rap, punchlines, that kind of thing. We'll find out, won't we? Right, let's move on to Vibe.
Yeah. I'm a rapper, so they say that I can catch it, baby. I'm not distracted, can't you see I'm looking at you? Got my heart on rocket, shooting to you, now I'm acting crazy. Tell them all you gotta start falling, crash landing. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh.
Okay, another love song, but we'll give it a chance.
We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. I've been thinking about me till I see you looking at me. What it's gonna be? You never know what it's gonna be when we gon' leave, eh. She told me she wanna go, but that ain't all she want. Tell me shit we bout to do the second we get home. Now I'm redlining the whip, pedal to the floor. Know some shit bout to go down once we walk through the door. I'm just trying to make you feel right, yeah. We got the night, we ain't wasting no time. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. We walk in, but now I'm thinking about some other shit. She grab my hand, I snap back, she say you'll love this shit. She walk to the bed, she gets under them covers, and I'm just standing there frozen. Can't say a word, looking dumb, dumb, dumb. Heart beating fast, on a dum, pum, pum. Knees weak, legs giving up.
Oh yeah. I like that. I like that.
Can't say a word, looking dumb, dumb, dumb. Heart beating fast, on a dum, pum, pum. Knees weak, legs giving up, up, up. I think I'm in love, love, love. Can't say a word, looking dumb, dumb, dumb. Heart beating fast, on a dum, pum, pum. Knees weak, legs giving up, up, up. How the fuck I'm in love, love, love? When I thought that we were only supposed to vibe, yeah. What a night. Funny how this started from a ride. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. We gon' vibe, eh, baby, we gon' vibe, eh. For the night, baby, you do what you like, eh. I'm a rapper, so they say that I can catch it, baby. I'm not distracted, can't you see I'm looking at you? Got my heart on rocket, shooting to you now, I'm acting crazy. Tell them all you gotta start falling, crash landing. We gon' vibe.
I do like when he cuts out the instrumental in the back, it gives it another layer to the song, kind of. It's obviously taken away a layer, but it's giving it another layer, which is quite weird.
Baby, we gon' vibe, for the night, baby, you do what you like, we gon' vibe, baby, we gon' vibe, for the night, baby, you do what you like,
Okay, so I don't think it's better than God Got Us. Well, I do, a little bit, but I'm not willing to give it a 9. Obviously, I'm not going up by 0.5s. It's just solid numbers. Yeah, I'm not willing to give it the 9. Just the first half of the song again, it kind of disinterested me because it's been kind of the same throughout the midsection of this album. And we've only got 2 songs left. One of them's called Detox, one of them's called Broken Road. And I could tell they're both going to be, Broken Road, I could see it being about another relationship kind of song. So we'll see that once we get to it. But yeah, I feel like it's just a little bit squashed together. Maybe more variety to the album, but obviously this is what AK was going for. This was obviously his plan. He wanted to be more vulnerable and do less of the hard rap stuff, which I respect as well. Like, sometimes writing a song without the fucking punchlines and stuff is really fucking good. But I feel like when it's your entire album, apart from like 2, I suppose, it's a little bit, I don't know, just not boring as such, but just that tiny little bit disinteresting. But yeah, so I've given it an 8 still. Let's move on to Detox.
I think I need a detox. Getting sick of it messing around with these thoughts. I just hit it, forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon and did a G-Spot, yeah. I think I need a detox. Getting sick of it messing around with these thoughts. I just hit it, forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon into the G-Spot, yeah. All of my life I had something to prove. Now I wake up, do whatever I choose. Girls left on red and the checks coming blue. Can't get distracted, been thinking about too much. Stop hitting my phone, but they know I won't say no. Said she flying out to LA in the morning. Hit it once, send a plane right back home. You've been making me feel so useless. I've been out duck goosey. Think I done too much, I will never choose love. You don't wanna lose us. I think I need a detox. Getting sick.
Okay, yeah, it's another relationship kind of one. Wait a minute, I just want to like this because it's 666 and 6, so it's just works. But it's just another one, kind of talking about the same thing, I suppose. Well, in the first 50 seconds anyway, it's just kind of talking about the same thing as he has been. And I'm not hating. I'm really not hating. It's just I feel like it could have been managed a little bit more, in terms of like the splitting up of songs or the adding of songs, I suppose, because it feels like it's been this since Love for a Little, which has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs in a row, and I feel like you have to kind of give a little bit of variety, just a little bit. Obviously, like, we know AK can go in his bag, and like, I feel like that's why I'm not disappointed, because I'm not disappointed. It's still good music, but I think that's why I'm disappointed by the track list, by the like subject to most of the songs. Like, if it was like maybe 5 songs in the entire album that was like that, or maybe even 6, because obviously it's like what track album is it? I know it's got 11 songs, so 6 of them being this kind of song, and then 5 of them being like AK in his bag kind of songs. I would have liked that, but and I feel like a lot of other people would have as well. But yeah, well, that's, it's just my opinion. Again, no hate towards AK at all. I absolutely love his music. I love him as, like, his videos and stuff, and his live streams and whatever he was doing. I do like AK. I've watched him for quite a while now, but it's just I would have liked a more like hard AK, like in his bag AK, that kind of thing.
Given messing around with these thoughts, I just sit and forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon and did a G-Spot, yeah. I think I need a detox, just getting sick of it messing around with these thoughts. I just sit and forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon and did a G-Spot, yeah. I never thought too much would be too much for me. I just want company. Lately I know it's been fucking with me. Ay, every time I go to right, any wrong, feel like I'm fighting a fight that can't be won. Say it ain't right, you might be right, but nah, you couldn't last a night in life alone, and nah. You've been making me feel so useless. I've been out duck goose, think I done too much. I will never choose love, you don't wanna lose us. I think I need a detox, getting sick of it messing around with these thoughts. I just sit and forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon and did a G-Spot, yeah. I think I need a detox, just getting sick of it messing around with these thoughts. I just sit and forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon and did a G-Spot, yeah. I can tell all you want is love, TBH, I just wanna fuck. PCH and this AD struck, been too long, but I don't wanna go home, cause I think I need a detox, getting sick of it messing around with these thoughts. I just sit and forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon and did a G-Spot, yeah. I think I need a detox, just getting sick of it messing around with these thoughts. I just sit and forget it, I got amnesia. They love the way I turned a G-Wagon and did a G-Spot, yeah.
Okay. I'm stopping them very early, but I do apologise, but that's just me. I want to give it a 6. It's talking about the same things as he has in previous songs, but not as good as the previous songs. So I want to give it a 6. Just there you go. It's got a 6. There's not much else to say. I said everything I wanted to say. Let's move on to the last song of the album, Broken Road, which I think came out before, but I didn't listen to it, so let's check it out.
You don't know enough to tell me it was easy what I've been through. You don't stand a chance.
Okay, I think this is more about him, and obviously, as I said, what he's been through. So I'm excited for this, because that's kind of what Never Sleep was.
Ever understand, but say you do even if you can't. I beg you please just don't tell me I'm alone, 'cause I've been trying to find my way on a broken road.
Oh, I like that. The do. Obviously, it's like drums, but it sounds like it's like he's driving and hitting like cracks in the road, like the like that kind of thing. That's quite nice.
Trying to find my way on a broken road. How can you not see the glass I've been stepping on? I feel like I'm trapped in a marathon, but
Oh, that sounds like something as well. Wait.
I've been stepping on. I feel like I'm trapped in a marathon, but I'm gonna make it out, even if it breaks me down. Whoa. I'm lost, don't know what's coming next. My mind don't feel like it's progressed. The words I think don't hit the same. Don't know why, but I feel regret. Maybe it's cause all my life I've done my best to feel things less. My heart don't take things lightly. Everything weighs heavy on my chest. I stress a lot.
Oh, my heart don't take things lightly. Everything weighs on my chest. Yeah, by the way.
To feel things less. My heart don't take things lightly. Everything weighs heavy on my chest. I stress a lot. Simple things like what to say and how to dress. How is what I'm doing.
Honestly, stress about what to say and how you dress. Like, whenever I'm going out or whatever, I'm like, oh, do I look decent? Obviously, like, I'm not the smallest of lads. But, like, I always wear, like, a t-shirt and I'm like, oh, God, do I look alright? Do I look presentable enough? Oh, what am I going to say to them? Yeah, I completely understand that.
On my chest, I stress a lot. Simple things like what to say and how to dress. How is what I'm doing now gonna help me with what's coming? Yes, I feel the breath expand my lungs. Alive is what I am, but yet I can't help feeling dead inside. I swear I try, barely rest. I need something. Make me believe it's something. Therapy ain't work, cause I can feel how they was reading on me. Tell me you feel me, I won't believe it, but really this moment may be what I'm needing. Never thought I'd be feeling this. I beg you, please, just don't tell me I'm alone, cause I've been trying to find my way on a broken road. How can you not see the glass I've been stepping on? I feel like I'm trapped in a marathon, but I'm gonna make it out, even if it breaks me down. Whoa. Losing control, never thought I'd be like this. Go through shit on my own, cause I feel that I might be a burden to every soul that I cross. When I like being someone everyone knows is the one who be light bringing. Out of rain don't last, but the sun don't shine forever. And all the lows make the highs feel that much better. When I'm alone, I deep dive down to the center of my core. What's the point? Who am I? My stepping foot in a good direction, beautiful lesson. Wish it was better. People said it hold me down, but I guess it was only temporary. Till the real life shit.
What the fuck just happened? I did not expect anything like that to come out.
To every soul that I cross when I like being. Losing control, never thought I'd be like this. Go through shit on my own, cause I feel that I might be a burden to every soul that I cross. When I like being someone everyone knows is the one who be light bringing. Out of rain don't last, but the sun don't shine forever. And all the lows make the highs feel that much better.
Oh, all the lows make the highs feel that much better. Honestly, like, whenever you went through something like depression or anxiety or whatever it is, and like you hit that almost rock bottom point, everything you feel from then on just feels amazing, just feels really good. Like, I'm not going to talk about myself too much, and I don't think I have, but I think that's what this album wants you to do. It wants you to relate to your own experiences whilst he's relating to his, or whilst he's talking about his, sorry. But yeah, when I was going through that state in like 2018, 2019, it was I almost hit the bottom, and everything from that point just felt better. Like, when I started doing YouTube again, it just felt that much better, because it felt like I gave myself purpose, I suppose. And like, I just gave myself something to work towards, and it just felt really fucking good. So yeah, I get it.
Everyone knows is the one who be light bringing. Out of rain don't last, but the sun don't shine forever. And all the lows make the highs feel that much better. When I'm alone, I deep dive down to the center of my core. What's the point? Who am I? My stepping foot in a good direction, beautiful lesson. Wish it was better. People said it hold me down, but I guess it was only temporary. Till the real life shit hit a nigga scary. Before the moment, I just wanna feel like people hear me. Swear the road was only, but I know the people with me caring. It's so fucking hard to really feel it when your vision where every decision got you tripping. Don't really get it. I just wish that I was seeing clearly. How am I supposed to grow if I don't even know me? Asking the Holy Ghost, where am I supposed to go? I need something else fulfilling. Lately I'm so numb, no reason. It's the hardest time I've ever faced. I beg you, please, just don't tell me I'm alone, cause I've been trying to find my way on a broken road. How can you not see the glass I've been stepping on? I feel like I'm trapped in a marathon, but I'm gonna make it out, even if it breaks me down. Whoa.
Okay, so that is the end of the album. I think that was fantastic. Honestly, I thought it was really really good. Um, yeah, a good way to end it after obviously what I was saying about everything kind of feeling the same ish. Um, yeah, it was better honestly. Right, let's add up all these scores and get a result. So that's 8. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this on camera because like, why not? Right, wait a minute. 8, 6. Sorry about the dog. If you heard the dog. Right, is that 11 numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 numbers. So 8, 10, 6, 8. I need another 9. Okay. 9. 8, 10, 6, 8, 9, 8. So we need another 8 as well. Okay. Right, so that is 11 numbers. Equal that 87 divided by 11. Okay, so we have our final score. I was gonna put drum rolls in, but I can't be bothered. It is a 7.9 out of 10. So an 8 out of 10 album, pretty much. I think that's pretty good, honestly. I think that's quite good. But yeah, so I thought it was pretty good. Obviously, I had my problems with the track list, kinda, and how the songs were scheduled on the track list. But apart from that, everything worked out pretty good for it. So I can't say too much. Like some of the love songs were good, but nothing will top Never Sleep from this album. I thought that was a fantastic song, and yeah, fantastic. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, remember to smash the like button. That would help me out a ton. Put in the comments what other albums you want me to react to, or songs, or videos, or whatever. Just leave them down in the comments, and I'll react to them at some point in the future. Subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of the content coming up on my channel. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.